Hey folks, welcome back to KKRRenewables Metal Recovery channel. Today we're going to go ahead and kick off a video where we're going to be refining some gold from a previous gold recovery. I have here my little stash of gold. Let's go ahead and pull out the ones that look frosted and obviously have impurities in the gold. Alright, let's go ahead and just grab these 7 beads right here. The aqua regia that I'm going to be using, I've already put about maybe 1/5 of a gram of gold in there. And I say maybe because it was in powder form. It was in a beaker that I had waiting for my next melt. And I don't really want to wait again, so I'm just going to add that to the lot. So I'm not exactly sure how much this is, but let's go ahead and weigh it up now. And let's go ahead and tare this. So we have 0 here. Again, I'm not trying to get a weight for a before and after because there's already gold in the aqua regia that I'm going to use. But nonetheless, here's 5.87 grams of gold. Again, these are all beads that I created from previous gold recoveries, and we're going to use aqua regia and drop it with SMB and refine the gold. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright folks, here we are. We have the previously used aqua regia. There's probably 1/5 of a gram of gold in there already. I'm heating it up right now. Once we get to around 80 degrees Celsius, I will add my gold buttons from the previous gold recoveries, and then we'll go ahead and start incrementally adding the nitric acid. Here we have, it's 5.8 grams of gold or so. It's just shy of 6 grams. That's not really important for this because, like I said, there's some gold already in the solution, but this is what we're starting with from my buttons. Okay, it's been a couple minutes into the dissolving of these beads, and we're still sitting at about 86 degrees Celsius. I'm going to move the beads closer to the side of the glass so we can see the beads better. Okay, we can see that there is some action going on the individual beads themselves. Lots of little bubbles being generated. So we are consuming the absolute last of the free nitric that was in the previous aqua regia solution. Alright, let's go ahead and begin adding our incremental nitric acid additions. I'm only going to add 1 milliliter, and let's see how that goes. That should be plenty. We see the reactions really kicking up now. We're going to go ahead and let that dissolve for as long as it'll go. Alright folks, looks like it's been about an hour and 20 minutes or so. The reaction is pretty steady. It's not stopping, but it's not vigorous either. I think that's due to the low amount of nitric acid I've put in there. Alright folks, here we have our aqua regia with our gold dissolved in solution. We're going to add some sulfamic acid, then we're going to cool it down. So here's the sulfamic acid going in to make sure that we denox this solution. And I see almost no reaction whatsoever. So I don't think we have any extra free nitric in here. Alright, we're going to turn this off on the heat, and we're going to add some ice cubes to cool this down. It will also allow any lead to precipitate out of solution, and then we will filter this, and once it's filtered and clean, we will drop our gold out of solution. Here I have my suction flask, my Stony Labs Buckner funnel, Stony Labs filter going in. We're going to pre-wet this filter, hook up the suction to it, turn the suction pump on, and let's go ahead and begin to filter our solution. Well, lo and behold, I see why we used 100% of the nitric solution, because after a week of dissolving, I still have gold in there. That's incredible. What happened to my beautiful clear solution? It's now very cloudy. Looks like we're going to be doing this again. I'll just filter this one more time. I now have my gold beads in the filter as well. Well, that's looking more clear, but it looks like we still need to filter it some more. Maybe I've got a filter that's too porous, and some of the chlorides that are in there are not getting filtered out until the filter gets nice and clogged. Alright, as you can see, I have filtered this 3 or 4 times through the same filter, and we're finally starting to clear up. I don't know if my Buckner funnel was dirty. I tried to wash it. I don't know if my my suction flask was dirty. Pretty strong winds today. I did wash it. I don't use chemicals to wash my flasks out. Maybe that's the problem. I just didn't clean it out good enough. Let's continue the filtration. Maybe the tap water that I used to make the ice caused the cloudiness. I'm not exactly sure. But I can see there's a relatively large amount of gunk in the filter. A lot of it came from the sides of the Buckner funnel. I can already see that too. So maybe what I'm thinking is the aqua regia may have dissolved anything that was around the Buckner funnel edge, the dirt that was there, maybe the oils. Maybe I should, this is a ceramic Buckner funnel, so maybe I should heat the inside and kind of cook those oils and other debris and stuff like that off of there. I've had this funnel for quite some time, so I don't know. I've done a lot of recoveries with it, and maybe it's just time to get a clean one. Maybe on these refines, I should definitely just use nothing but equipment that has been used for only refines. I definitely wish I had bought some of the wash bottles that have the tip pointed down. I guess I could heat that and bend it and see how that goes, but some of them are made with the tips pointed straight down. If you get the choice between this one and those, even if they cost a little bit more money, it's worth it. It's better than these. Just washing all the yellow color out of my filter. I still have the 3 pieces of gold in my filter and what looks like oily gunk. So that's good. Filter's doing its job. This looks pretty clear to me, so I'm going to go ahead and make this my last wash, and I'll go ahead and drop the gold now. Go over. Alright, I just washed a new 1000 milliliter beaker. And we're going to pour our solution in here because it just got to be too much. So we have 5 times our solution. I can either boil that down and reduce the volume, or I can just proceed with it. I can tell you, I have worked with far less gold in the same volume. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop the gold like this. I'm not going to add any more water volume to it though. I am going to just add the SMB dry. Okay, I've changed my mind. I am going to go ahead and add my SMB to water. Try to dissolve it a little bit. It's pretty clumpy. And I would like to get all those clumps dissolved. Okay, we are ready for our gold drop. We're going to go ahead and just get some motion in here. Whoa, that was quick. All right, it went from clear to this dark color super quickly. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of heat on this now and let this drop overnight. When this drops a little bit, we'll go ahead and do a stannous chloride test to make sure that we got all the gold out of it. GoPro stop. All right, here we have our gold wash bottle. It is the next day. We are going to pour off the gold here. Is at the bottom of this beaker. I can't see through it, looking pretty thick. Let's see if we can catch that money shot of the gold dropping from the bottom in one big chunk. See it breaking up like that, and that looks really good. We're going to go ahead and just pour this off. Anything that pours over, again, is going to be caught in the gold wash bottle. Hey, how about that? It's raining again, right on cue. All right, there's our gold in the bottom. We're going to do a hydrochloric acid bath on that after we do a hot water wash. All right, we're going to go ahead and boil that in some distilled water. Here we're doing our hot water wash. It's been about 10 minutes. Got a multiple minute boil in dilute sulfuric acid. I got some Zep drain opener from Lowe's. Somebody asked me the other day why I use so much hydrochloric acid. I could just, instead of dissolving the borax in hydrochloric acid, I could dissolve it in drain cleaner, and sure enough, I'll do that. It's a whole lot cheaper. All right, thanks for the suggestion.